गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः. First of all, my humble obeisances in the Lord's feet of my Srila Guru Pad Padma Vishnu Pad Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Kishore Swami Maharaj. And same in the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru Vishnu Pad Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. Perhaps you know my Shiksha Guru Vishnu Pad Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj inspired me on his last day and told me to help his devotees. He had collected so many, but I could not train them. So you should train them. Also, you know that any devotee, any sadhak cannot such Guru because he is not qualified. So Guru like Nityananda Prabhu goes door to door and begs that you should chant Hariname and you will be happy. So also Swamiji inspired me to go to door because you all cannot come to India. So as he did, and he also inspired to follow me that you should go door to door, Australia, England, America, European countries, Brazil and so many, Africa, here, there. So I think this is my duty to follow my spiritual Guru and Shiksha Guru. Especially, I want to remind you that what is the aim and object of your life. Especially what you are going to do, what will be the aim and object. If you don't know what you can do. So first of all, you should remember that we are luckily, fortunately, in the line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Rupa Goswami. Especially in the line of Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and then my Gurudev Shiksha Guru and Diksha Guru. What should be the aim and object of our life, not only of our life, but what we are going to do? What should be your aim and object? You know why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to this world? Not to preach only name, because it was duty of Yuga Avatar. He especially came to preach the aim and object of the life, supreme, not only the lotus feet of Krishna, but to serve the lotus feet of Radhika. In the line of Rup, Rati, Manjari, Rup, and Rupa Manjari, Rup and Raghunath. What is that? We should know in this life that what is that? The service of Radhika, more inclination towards Radhika than Krishna even. Especially we should know aim and object of our life and our devotion. What is that? Krishna praying, not Krishna, not Radhika. The heart of Radhika, full of Mahabhav, Madanakya Bhav up to. And she serves and controls Krishna. So this prem is object. This is supreme object, or of our life. Then knowing this, how to practice? And now come down from Shraddha, the last point of Bhakti. And begin from Shraddha, Nishtha, Anartha Nivritti, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav, must only up to that. Try to achieve this Shuddha Sattva. This is also the heart of Radhika, Hladini Shakti. So, how to have a transcendental Sattva, not Laukiki, mortal Sattva. Try to have. And if that comes, Shraddha, then automatically strong faith comes in the words of Guru. And then to Krishna. And then ethics. Strong faith will come. And then begin from there. Try to give up your anarthas, aparad. Otherwise you cannot gain. So I have come to remind you all these things that you should remember. And be inspired. Don't be weak. Try to follow the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how he was strict. How he was strict. Devadasi was singing that Devgita Govindam, and Mahaprabhu ran after. And anyhow, Govinda Prabhu, he stepped in and he told that if I have touched, then what I have done? I have given my life in jumping in ocean. He told, be very careful, especially sannyasis, renounced order sannyasis. Follow me. If anything coming easily, and we should think that, oh coming, no harm. Then a lady will come and tell that, oh, you should marry me. Then what should he do? Mahaprabhu will allow? Can Mahaprabhu give only one day or night service? So if you want Krishna Prem, Radha Prem especially, then you will have to follow all these principles of Rupa Goswami and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu of very strongly. Be very soft, more than lotus and flowers, and very strong than thunderbolt, both at a time. I have seen all these things in my Guru, how he was very strong, more than thunderbolt, and how he was soft, weeping for devotees. His disciples, weeping, weeping, weeping. Day and night. If any disease or anything, then he used to wake up whole night and whole day. How soft. So if you are not like so, how you can attain this perfect, more than Vaikuntha, Dwarka, Mathura, even in Braja, more than Vatsalya, Sakhya, more than that. Even Padabjo Stav Bina Bharadasya Nannat Kadapi Samay Kilade Vijaj Sakhayate Mama Namasto Namasto Nidita Dasyayate Mama Rusos. How Raghunath Goswami has instructed. And how he was strong. We should try to follow them. For this, I have come to remind you all and not to be weak. in any way, whether ladies or gentlemen. For both. They look that Bhakti Sar Maharaj told, Tannam Roop Charitaki. It is not for lady or only for male. It is for all those who want that supreme object. Thank you, my heartly blessings to you. Gaur Premanand.